Star Trek Strange New Worlds Season 3 Episode 5. Ensign Samuel Gamble arrives on his first away mission full of wide-eyed optimism, chatty, earnest, and desperate to prove he belongs aboard the Enterprise. The crew investigates a buried temple tied to legends of resurrection and ancient technology. Dr. Corby's archaeological zeal and Nurse Chapel's steady competence drive the dig. What opens like a pulp adventure quickly becomes something far older and meaner when the away team discovers a ring of glowing orbs that appear to hold trapped intelligences. Gamble's curiosity becomes the episode's hinge. He touches an orb and almost immediately shows uncanny changes, delayed reactions, odd smiles, and a fixation on its symbols he cannot explain. Back on the Enterprise, Mbengue's scans reveal anomalies that go beyond ordinary injury. The devices seem to host a parasitic consciousness capable of occupying a living body. The series uses Gamble's warmth to make the invasion feel personal and heartbreaking rather than merely plot-driven. The middle of the episode detonates into full horror. The orb lashes out in a violent burst and leaves Gamble catastrophically injured, one of the series' most disturbing visual moments, and his condition rapidly deteriorates to clinical death. Yet his body continues to move as the occupying force animates it, taunting Mbengue with intimate knowledge and forcing Chapel into a direct confrontation in sickbay. Those scenes are brutal and uncompromising, signaling a tonal shift for the season. By episode end, containment fails. The orbs read as prisons created by an ancient species, and the force freed by the excavation slips beyond containment, hinting at a threat that could persist beyond this single mission. Gamble's physical death is unmistakable, yet the creature that used him remains at large, a loose thread the season can pull to darker places. That unresolved danger reframes the mission as a cautionary tale about the seductive promise of immortality and the unpredictable cost of curiosity. Bottom line, Gamble's arc in S3E5 is tragic, brutal, and narratively catalytic. The episode turns a beloved, hopeful character into the hinge for one of Strange New Worlds' darkest turning points, forcing the Enterprise to face consequences for trespassing on ancient tech. Emotionally, the loss lands hard. Guilt, grief, and dread ripple through the crew, and narratively, the escaped entity gives the season a haunting through line. Remember Gamble's opening log, his eagerness and hope make his fate painfully resonant. He wanted to be seen as capable, and yet his choice to touch the unknown rewrites his story into a cautionary wound for the crew. Expect this death to echo in later episodes, in memory, mystery, and possibly in the form of a threat that wears familiar faces and echoes. If you watch closely, small gestures, Gamble's log, Chapel's hesitation, Mbengue's fury, become emotional signposts. The episode rewards attention. These beats will echo as the crew confronts the cost of their curiosity and the question of whether any technology is worth reviving if it destroys lives touching it.